Well, hello. My name is Peter Combs, and I'm an Asian art dealer and an auctioneer, and we run the website called here Bidamount.com. We also run the POCombs.com website. The reason we started Bidamount is pretty simple. eBay had done a terrible job over the years of managing their own site and helping people find things, and they have not done a very good job of filtering out fakes and copies and policing it. And it became a point of huge frustration to a lot of people. So we decided to do this video to explain a little bit about us and why the site. This was we had a regular subscriber that suggested we do this because it may not be clear to everyone. And this is the problem with eBay. You come over here, this is the Asian antiques category. The word antiques is thrown around pretty lightly on eBay. There are 618,274 items currently available on eBay as Asian antiques. If you've used the site more than a few times, you know that that's not exactly the truth. And if you boil it down to just Chinese antiques, you have 426,432 items on eBay, all listed as antiques. Here's a little something some of you may not know, most of you do, is that there's probably a couple of 100,000 things on here listed by Chinese sellers right now. It is against international law for anyone in China to export Chinese antiques. You can't go to China, for example, and buy a Ming vase or a fine Qinlong piece and bring it home with you. It's not allowed. You can bring home art from other countries and other cultures, but you can't take Chinese antiques out of the country. And they have sellers in China that list on eBay, and all they list are copies, because selling anything else and trying to get it out of the country would put them all in jail. So that's the reality. And then if you come over here, here's the United States. Well, this is North America, includes Canada, of course. There's 63,922 items listed on eBay. These are auction and buy it now items. The vast majority of these are also not worth looking at. A lot of them are the same fakes that the Chinese sellers sell, but their buyers here bring them over by the container load, list them on eBay, and hope to sell them. List some of them up to $1 million. One guy has a thing on here for $15 million. It's brand new. And here you have just Chinese porcelain on eBay listed as antique right now, just in North America, 12,000 listings. And there's another 15,000 or so in the EU. Here are they. Okay, and it goes on and on. And what we've done over the last few years since starting this site is we've come up with ways of searching and finding legitimate sellers of real things, real antique dealers, professional antique dealers, people that have been in the trade, that know the trade, they know Chinese export porcelain, they know Chinese jades, and we built up a big list. We have hundreds of sellers on it, and when they sell something or offering something for sale, we have some software that lets us know, and we put them on our site, and we let people find them much more easily. We sort of boil down eBay to a more manageable size. So if you come to our website here and you click on this thing, the newsletter page, it'll bring you over here. This page is updated every Saturday night. And on it are the things that we've found that we think are worth looking at. We let you know about things that are coming up in the next week that are going to be listed. We have sellers that tell us in advance of what they're selling. They send us pictures. We get the pictures before eBay does in many, many cases. And we post them here. And all of these are linked over to eBay. You can magnify, you can look at the pages, you can blow them up and get a look, see if you're interested. And this is just a sampling of what a seller might have. Often they have maybe 50 or 100 things, but we try to pick out a representative group. Here's a seller in the Netherlands that has, I think, over 1,500 things. It's all good stuff. They're good sellers, and they're always available through our site. And it goes on and on. And if you think this is how you might want to start using eBay, feel free to join us. All you need to do is click on this little button right here. It says sign up now. And once you do that, it'll take you here. You give us your email address. This is free, by the way. We don't charge for it. Email address, your first and last name. We also don't rent mailing lists. People ask us all the time, including a few auction houses, can we have your mailing list, your email list? No, we always say no. We don't rent it, we don't loan it, we don't do anything with it. We just use it for our own purposes. I guarantee it. And you'll get the weekly update for the newsletter. and hopefully you'll find it useful. I suspect you will if you're an active buyer. We also have a mobile version right here that you can use if you're on a cell phone. You click on that and it takes you to a stripped down version of this page that will load more quickly for you. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video, we have a lot of videos on here. We got over 40 or 50 of them, I think, at this point. And we do one every week at least. We do a follow-up on last week's eBay auctions to see how things did. And we do little informative videos on authenticating Chinese porcelain from time to time, much to the dismay and anger of some sellers out there. But that's the way it goes. We can't help them. So that's it. Subscribe to us, our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Come over to Bidamount.com and register for the newsletter. And you'll get it every Saturday afternoon. Sometimes on Fridays. We might get at it a little earlier. But it goes out every week. We've done 145 of them as of this recording. So that's it. And thanks for your time, and have a great week. And I look forward to you joining us on Bidamount.com. Bye-bye. Have a great week.